everyone, we're going to graph a curve whose parametric equations are given as x equals 2 cosine of t and y equals 3 sine of t from our domain is negative pi to 0. This is quadrants 3, quadrants 4, so our y is going to be negative. We're going to show the orientation after our graph and also find the rectangular equation of the curve. So let's see what we have. Let's rewrite this as cosine of t equals x divided by 2. Just divide up both sides by 2. And my sine of t equals y divided by 3. Our Pythagorean identities give us that cosine squared of t plus sine squared of t equals 1. So using substitution, I have x divided by 2 squared plus y divided by 3 squared equals 1. Or x squared divided by 4 plus y squared divided by 9 equals 1. If I were to do a quick sketch of this, this is an ellipse. If you look under the x, it's a 4. Take the square root and go over 4. Our center is 0, 0. So you go over 2 to the right and 2 to the left. And under our y is a 9. Square root of that would be plus or minus 3. Up 3, down 3. So basically this is an ellipse. Just so we kind of feel more confident when we're actually sketching the curve off the parametric equations. All right, so let's sketch the curve. I'm going to go ahead, I should have done this earlier, negative 3, 2, 3, and I'll put 3 here and negative 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so what we're going to do is look at t and x and y. Now we're going from negative pi to 0. So it would be negative pi divided by 2, and then 0. That's all we need to look at. So when we have negative pi, we have cosine, 2 cosine of negative pi equals 2 times negative 1, which is negative 2. And then, of course, when sine of pi or negative pi is 0. So looking at that, if you have your x, y, this would be negative 2 comma 0, which would be right there. Now let's look at negative pi divided by 2. So 2 times cosine of negative pi divided by 2 is 2 times 0. So you have 0 here, but 2 times sine of negative pi divided by 2 is going to be 2 times negative 1. So that's going to be negative 2. So we have 2 comma, it's 3 actually. 3, so negative 3. So there's that point here. And this was negative 2. And then we go back to 0. Cosine of 0 is 1 times 2, so that's 2. Sine of 0 is 0. So we have 2 comma 0 here, which is here. So starting with what we're doing, we're starting at negative pi and then going to 0. So this is your orientation. So if you draw the curve, it looks like this. And we started here, so draw these arrows showing the motion of our curve. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.